Elena Standish pulled her car into the driveway of her grandparents' house. In some ways, it was the home she knew best. Her father had been the British ambassador to a few European countries during her childhood, and it had been exciting, varied, beautiful, and full of discovery. She felt at home in Madrid, Paris, and Berlin. But everybody needed a heart's home. Certainly she did, and this was it. After her recent terrible experience in Germany, and the airplane crash that she had miraculously survived, the sense of feeling safe and loved with her grandparents was all the stronger. Here, the home of Lucas and Josephine Standish. The love her grandparents showed her was printed so deeply in her memory, as was this house. Over the years, she had noticed small changes, such as a different shade of colour on a wall, an old chair replaced, new curtains. These were minor things of no importance. The things that mattered were all the same. The softly toned Dutch painting of ships in the harbour at dusk, which had hung over the fireplace for as long as she could remember. So realistic, she could almost hear the soft lap of the water and smell the salt in the air. And those French doors opening onto the garden, and the deep tone of the mahogany dining table where they all met for Sunday dinners. The blue walls and white ceiling in the quiet bedroom where she had spent so many nights. In summertime, there were yellow climbing roses around the front door, but their season had passed now, and the red tea roses in the front garden were well into their second flush and were dropping petals already. The front door opened before she reached it, and her grandmother Josephine stood just inside, welcoming her in with her arms wide. Elena walked straight into them and hugged her firmly before bending down to hug Toby. "Sorry, sweetheart," Josephine said quietly, squeezing her shoulder.